The film opens on a man drifting alone in the ocean. His name is Allison, an American Marine who survived after his submarine was sunk by the Japanese in the Pacific. For 7 days, he has survived on rainwater. Exhausted, he finally reaches a remote island in the South Pacific. While exploring the area, he stumbles upon an abandoned village. Not far from there, he spots a small church. As he approaches, a woman dressed in white is seen sweeping the inside of the sanctuary. Allison is stunned. A woman here, in such a desolate place. Initially wary, the young woman relaxes once she realizes he's an American soldier. She introduces herself as Sister Aniela. Aniela fled the Japanese after several missionaries were captured and executed during a journey to Fiji. As the sole survivor, she took refuge on this once-inhabited island. The locals had to flee when Japanese troops arrived. Aniela lived with a priest, Father Philip, who died shortly after they were isolated. Since then, she has prayed every day for a miracle and dreamed of rescue. Moved by her story, Allison promises to help her leave the island. He considers building a raft using the lifebuoy that saved him. Luckily, the island still provides some resources, and the crops planted by former inhabitants remain. Aniela is gentle, joyful, and deeply devout. Allison, more pragmatic, struggles with religion. Curious, he asks why she chose a religious life. She simply replies, "Because I love God more than anything." One day, she notices a turtle swimming near the shore. Allison sees it as an opportunity to teach her survival skills. Together they catch the creature after a wild chase. The meat, though unusual, gives them a hearty meal. As they assemble their raft, a Japanese plane flies over the island. Allison urges Aniela to hide in a cave. The next day, bombs rain down. Everything is destroyed, including their raft and food supplies. Hungry, Allison ventures out to find food. Soon after, Japanese soldiers land and set up a camp. The danger becomes constant. Aniela stays hidden in the cave while Allison tries to fish. As he returns with a few fish, a patrol surprises him, and he hides in the waves. Back at the cave, he insists Aniela eat the raw fish, but she refuses. Starving, Allison eats alone. Worried about her weakness, he decides to steal supplies from the Japanese camp. Taking advantage of the night, he sneaks into the enemy tents. He waits patiently, then grabs a few rations and a small comb, hoping it will cheer up Aniela. The next morning, she finds a bouquet of flowers and the comb. She's deeply moved, but explains she keeps her hair short. Like all novices, the gesture stays with her. Allison begins to feel more than friendship. He confesses his feelings, hoping she'll renounce her vows and choose a life with him. Aniela stands firm. Her love belongs to God. Despite his disappointment, Allison holds on to hope. One night, powerful explosions erupt in the distance. A naval battle unfolds. The Japanese leave their camp temporarily. Allison suggests Aniela visit the now empty base, full of supplies. They dance, sing, and share a brief moment of joy. Allison sings while Aniela sews. He asks what she would do if she returned home. She replies she would resume her religious life. Heartbroken, he proposes marriage. She thanks him, but refuses. She shows him her ring. If she takes her final vows, she will receive a gold ring, a symbol of purity. With dignity but sadness, Allison walks away. Alone, Aniela suppresses her own emotions. One evening they find sake. Allison drinks. Aniela declines. Drunk and confused, he says hurtful things. Aniela flees in tears. He follows her through the rain, finds her unconscious, and carries her to the cave. To warm her up, he wraps her in his shirt. The next morning, she's feverish. Allison returns to the camp to steal medicine. A soldier catches him. He kills the man to survive. The Japanese discover the body and begin a search. They set fire to the area. In their cave, Aniela prays fervently. They manage to evade capture. Then, American planes appear. Allison rejoices. Reinforcements have arrived. Aniela and Allison are overwhelmed. Their ordeal is nearing its end. In a final plea, Allison tries once more to convince her, but Aniela, in tears, reaffirms her faith. Allison, wounded during a sabotage mission, manages to disable Japanese cannons. American forces finally land. Aniela returns to her religious path. Allison rejoins the fight until the end of the war.